51, back into 41. And SKEW, if our favourite is $1.28. So we'll see what happens here. Centillionaire was beaten 16 metres behind SKEW here the other day. Set to go. Take 2 for the Parker Classic. Ready. And away. NURUNDERI did exactly what he did in the trial. He swung sideways when he had vision of the take being released, and he's come out galloping, and he's out the back, and he looks history. Slow away was GLAMOURISE. She's just got to get that early part sorted out. And HAYOAK went roughly at the start and goes back to third placing. In the meantime, Danny's not waiting for them. She's letting the favourite slide, SKEW, and she's going quite quickly. Out in front by 25 metres already. In second placing, CENTILLIONAIRE, a further 15 metres away to HAYOAK. Another 25 metres to GLAMOURISE, who's losing ground on HAYOAK there. And NURUNDERI, after bluing it at the start, a further 25 metres behind her. 18.4 the lead time. Danny's got to let her slide here, SKEW, and she's doing everything right. She's out in front by a big margin. A lap and a half to go. She's extended her lead now to 35, nearly 40 metres. In second placing, wanting to hang in with CENTILLIONAIRE. HAYOAK went roughly there. I'm not sure if she's been inclined to just nearly switch into a pace a couple of times, but she's trotting roughly. She's a further 15 metres away. 32.6 that first quarter. Another margin around 20 metres away behind those was GLAMOURISE, and NURUNDERI's a further 30 metres behind her. They're spread out over 100 metres as they come into the front straight, and the favourite SKEW out in front. Look at her gait. She looks natural, a natural little trotter. She's out in front. Danny let her slide early with that 32.6 first quarter. She's built up that lead now to 60 metres, 55 to 60, 32.5 the second section, 65.1. In second placing, its stablemate CENTILLIONAIRE. Around the outside, HAYOAK's progressing. Getting onto its back was GLAMOURISE, and NURUNDERI's lost ground. It's about 60 metres behind it. Down the back they go. SKEW out in front. She's holding a good lead of 50 metres. In second placing, CENTILLIONAIRE, who put in then when HAYOAK moved to its outside. So she just needed a horse for company there to put in her best performance. Back behind those in fourth placing was GLAMOURISE. NURUNDERI can't keep up and trotting roughly and nearly galloping. But SKEW went 32 for the third quarter. They are getting closer to her. She only leads by 40 metres now, maybe 45 in front of GLAMOURISE, then HAYOAK, and then behind those GLAMOURISE, CENTILLIONAIRE in second placing. But in the front straight, SKEW's done everything right, and she's been too fast with them. SKEW does it nicely. She goes home and does it in an armchair drive for Danny Hill, takes out the Parker Classic and wins. Look, I think CENTILLIONAIRE cut it down to about 25 metres there for second. Third placing was either GLAMOURISE or HAYOAK, and the length of the straightaway to NURUNDERI, who just couldn't stretch out properly at the tail.